There we go. What the hell? OBS was not listening to me. I told it to fucking swap over 4 times and it didn't listen to me. Anyway, why does it look like I have something on my shirt? What the hell? There's literally... Oh, that's Batman's shoulder. Wow. No, it's not. It's not his shoulder. It's the, I mean, it is technically the shoulder. It's the part, like, so you can see how basically it's got the it's that thing he does that they do in the older logo designs where it's him behind the name with the cape doing the bat symbol shape. And what looked like there was some kind of a stain or something on the shirt is literally just like part of that bat symbol. And it threw me off so bad. Anyway, hi everybody, welcome back to Crimson Knight Gaming. I am Crimson Knight and this is where I do the gaming. Today has been weird. that's just where I'm gonna say it. That's just how I'm gonna leave it. It's been weird. Excuse me. But yeah, I hope you guys have been doing okay. Like I said, today's been weird, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Oh, no, it's not that bad. I don't think. Maybe. Anyway, it's not your problem. That's definitely not the case. But anyway, before we get properly started, I just want to take a second. I know I'm late, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna get into the game as soon as possible. We're getting into Dishonored 2 here, ASAP. Especially because I'm going to try to, if not finish the game tonight, then do this whole upcoming level all in one sitting. We'll see. But anyway, Linktree/Crimson Knight, Ko-fi.com/Crimson Knight, Patreon.com/Crimson Knight. Check those out if you feel so inclined, and if not, that's perfectly fine. I fully understand. You could also go to YouTube, which is youtube.com/@Crimson Knight, or Google Gaming with Crimson Knight, as it's written down there at the bottom. Or just Google Crimson Knight Gaming or whatever. Not Google Crimson Knight Gaming. YouTube search Crimson Knight Gaming. You knew what I meant. Check all that out if you feel so inclined. And if not, that's perfectly fine. I understand. It would be cool if you did, but I also fully understand. If you are actually watching this on YouTube per chance, please hit the subscribe button and the like and maybe leave a comment telling me how stupid I am for not realizing that that's part of the bat symbol. Please do, because it really helps out, etc. So yeah, check those out if you feel so inclined. If not, I won't hold it against you. I might. No, I won't. So yeah, anyway, we'll be getting back into Dishonored 2. I was going to muse a little bit about recent politics stuff. However, I don't want to. I've been trying to do this thing where, like, I muse about things that have been on my mind lately before starting stream. But which, of course, lately with everything going on is going to inevitably be politics, mostly. However, like I said, I don't feel like doing that today. And I haven't felt like doing it the last couple of days just because there's a lot that's happening. Most of it's not good. And Sometimes you just need a distraction, you know? Holy shit, I was just thrown off because the streamer I have up is watching herself. She's literally watching her own YouTube channel. I was thrown off because I looked over and I saw her on the left of the screen. I saw her on the left of the screen, and then I saw out of the corner of my out of the corner of my eye when I glanced back. I saw her also, or no, when I saw it on the OBS, I saw her on the right hand of the screen. But yeah, that threw me off. Oh boy! Oh no, today's gonna be a day. Oh boy! Alright, let's get into the game before I lose any more of my marbles. I've already lost quite a few, as you can tell. Let's get started. Alright, continue. Let's go murder a duke now. Let's go murder a duke now. Let's go murder a duke now and win ourselves a game.
Should we head toward the palace?
All right, let's go.
Self-serving and corrupt. Self-serving and corrupt. Duke Luca Abel rules Sarkonos and orchestrated the coup against you. Enter the Grand Palace to find and eliminate the Duke, who protects himself from assassins with a body double. You must also locate Delilah's spirit, the only means of... Sorry, I took my glasses off to clean them. And now I can't actually read the text that's on the screen because I am blind, everybody, in case you ever wondered. The only means of counteracting her immortality. There we go. Success. It should not have been that hard.
At the palace, the Duke has a lookalike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps.
That does help.
Talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
It's remarkable that people tolerate the Duke.
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall, full of toadies sucking up to me, stabbing each other in the back.
Poor Empress. I could see those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept. In the flooded district.
I know you grew up hard, Megan. I used to wander Dunwall with my face hidden. But when I got tired of it, I could always go back to the tower. Karnaka's given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in a skiff.
Let's go murder a Duke now. Let's go murder a Duke now. Let's go murder a Duke now and find ourselves some shit. So I was just curious to see if the time tuner thingy was in the inventory. It's not, which is probably for the best, but I was curious. What am I stuck on? Wait, can I talk to you?
Sorry if I sound bitter. Don't turn your back on the Duke.
It's okay to be bitter.
After we leave Karnaka, there are some things we need to talk about. Things I feel remorse over.
Oh, trust me, I know.
I know not everyone who lives in a great palace is a snake. But it's real easy to get accustomed to eating off silver plates.
He's right.
If you figure out which one is the Duke's double, You might want to see what he knows. You wouldn't believe it, but I could have ended the Duke a long, long time ago. Wish I had now. If something happens and you don't make it back, I might have a go at Duke Abel. When this is done, we leave Karnaca at once. I won't be sorry to leave this city. I've done all I can here. I've earned what I've got, even the scars. Especially the scars. Take care of yourself. We'll be there when you're ready.
Oh, jeez. That fucking startled the shit out of me. Aha. I knew there had to be something over here. It just wasn't hanging in the fucking dark vision. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I have completely reworked the bone charms. As you can see, I took the time to grind out some 4-stack ones, which had the chance of corruption. And yeah, so these are the ones I currently have equipped. We'll see how well those work later, or we'll see how well that works, basically. All right, so I want to try to get up there just to see if I can, because I think I saw a path up there. We've got some stuff. We've got the bone charms and runes over there. There's a thing there. All right, let's see. Okay, I can't do that, but damn. There we go. All right. Can I go anywhere from here? Maybe if I was Corvo, because his thing isn't like a pull yourself there. It's more of a teleport. Oop. Overshot. Ooh, ow. I overshot that balcony and it cost me. Holy shit. Oh, come on. Fine. Fine. Put you back on full screen. All right. Oh, God. All right, so I'm gonna stop trying to jump over there. Can't go in there. There's no openings that I can see. All right. Oh, is this just another fancy stay out of the water way to get over here? Yeah, because I don't see any other ways up from over here, any other pathways or anything like that. So, all right. All right. Oh, raw whalebone. Yes, please. All right, let's drink some water. Fun. There we go. Sorry, I'd accidentally clicked a thing hiding something when I lost my when I had to set up a full set it to full screen. Okay. Now, there's one thing I want to try. Hold on. Because I can now craft a rune. How much whalebone do I have? 34? I think I am going to craft a whalebone, or a rune. How many runes do I have? That would have been important to ask. 3 now. I could get this one. Crafting new bone charms, it is possible to use the same trait up to 4 times across all your bone charms. Ooh. Ah. That adds a level. Let's see if there's anything else I want to get. How am I doing on Shadow Walk? I'm pretty I barely use it as it is. I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to pull my enemies. I pull objects that I forget that I can pull objects. Don't really need to worry about it. I'm not needing to worry about decelerating time much. Domino, like I use what I've got. Like literally, that's what it is. And I'm more or less fine with that. Premonition. There's enemy routes. My only concern with that one is that it might make the visual a bit too convoluted for me. No, we'll get it. Why not? It hasn't been high on the priority list because I was worried it might be showing me too much information at once. Vitality. I don't really need that. I don't get hit much. Bloodthirst, don't need it. Strength. I mean, I could break doors, but that's loud. Reflexes. Blocked deflect projectiles. Damn. Okay. Focused slide, superior deflection, adept parry, snap reaction. No, I'm not really feeling either of those. I might get this one, the land softly thing. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with how things have been powers wise. Like, I genuinely feel like I don't need to do much upgrading of stuff beyond what I've already got. Okay, I do wanna... Ooh. Oh, come on. Chloroform bottles. There was an artist who would sit there and paint.
Just sit here. Too much chance a Grand Guard catches on to us, or maybe rightful owners coming to pick it up.
What's the delay getting it to the shop? Betty afraid we'll get caught?
The guy that runs the shop is nervous. But if they just let us move it straight off the boat. Now, I got a friend over at the shop. Been running protection for black market shops for years here in Karnaca and over at Colorado. So there's basically no risk.
What's your friend's name?
That's a secret. These guys deal with me and nobody else. Job security.
There's black market shit happening over there. Okay, there's some guards there.
Feel safe. What is wrong with this city? Who is fooling around?
Don't mind me. All right, now let's see if how they'll react to me coming down the stairs.
Don't
What's up,
pick a
fella?
fight you can't finish.
Okay.
Hey!
I'm Seconan blood through and through. Been here all my life. You asked for it.
Sorry, guys. Go to sleep.
Just one time. Is that too much to ask?
All right. So I bet I didn't get a. I bet I didn't get the key from them. Because I bet I have to go to the black market itself to get the key. Yeah. Okay. But at least they'll be asleep now, so I don't have to worry about potentially fighting them later. He's fine.
Pushed out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies. Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
Two coins for that cat lap? Well, no more, thank you. Place is a dump anyway.
I heard a story once of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor.
Okay, where am I? I'm up here. Okay. So I'm up here. We got dropped off here. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a chore to get over there. Okay. More railing systems. Lovely. Love it. Alright. All right.
Hey, you. You seem different. You're a good one. You know, there's a place near here, in some rocks behind a fountain. People have always left offerings there. That's where I started having those odd dreams. I don't go there anymore, but you might want to check it out.
Thank you.
I used to live here a long time ago. Can you believe it? Was a songwriter, poet. Sorcery, they said. They burned my books and they hit me in the head until there were no more visions.
Damn.
I used to have such visions. Dreams of black oceans and whales in the sky overhead. See you sometime.
Take care of yourself,
See
my man.
you sometime. Damn it. See, I told you.
Someone, I don't like that.
Oh fuck. Hi. Oh. I didn't save recently. Okay.
I need new boots. Just don't fit right. Help me if you can. You're a good one. You know, there's a place near here, in some rocks behind a fountain. People have always left offerings there. That's where I started having those odd dreams. I don't go there anymore. You might want to check it out. See you sometime.
I love him.
See you sometime.
Hold on a second. There we go. What's the new bone charm? Hardiness, I bet. I don't remember having that one before. Okay. Oh god, careful. There we go.
People here see you sometime.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. You were
I
saying.
used to have such visions. Dreams of black oceans and whales in the sky overhead. I used to live here a long time ago. Can you believe it? Was a songwriter, poet.
Just a second. Sorry.
See you sometime.
Yeah, take care of yourself, my man. Take it easy.
The watchtower spotted someone.
I'm gonna... that's annoying.
I wonder who that was.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. There's a watchtower. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right.
I told her once, I told her 1,000 times. It ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
Nothing after all.
One down. Oh shoot! Hi. Okay, they're not exactly looking at me, so I might just come over here. Oh, there's a fountain. He said there was something about rocks behind a fountain. Or beyond a fountain. Yeah, I'm not seeing any space there or anything like that. So we're just gonna move on. Black market symbol. Big old tree. When the sun is in my eyes, so are the people of Sarkonos blinded. As I exhale, so do they breathe in my airs. And if I bleed, they run red. Duke Luca Abel. Fuck. That watchtower needs to go away. Do 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 do. Oh.
My luck, it'll be
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay, so maybe I can see the benefit of the deceleration thing. Womp. Come on. Jesus Christ. that watchtower needs to get out of commission.
So you say the boat's moored in the bay and they haven't paid any taxes.
Exactly.
They'll pay for that. We should go out there and get our due.
Oh god, don't turn around. Oh god. We're gonna... Oh shit, he dead! Because he fell over and... There we go. Now, where are you? Oh, you're coming back this way. Come on. Come on.
So you say the boat's moored in the bay and they haven't paid any taxes.
Exactly.
They'll pay for that. We should go out there and get our due.
Honestly, I'm okay with how that went. They're gonna be sore in the morning, but I'm okay with that. Oh shit, there was a chloroform bottle. There's a better way of doing things, doing things, doing things.
Feel safe. So you say the boat's moored in the bay and they haven't paid any taxes.
Exactly.
They'll pay for that. We should go out there and get our due. That's terrible.
Okay. Saving. Don't need stinging bolts. Oh, hello. Are you Mindy? By any chance? No, you're a howler. I mean, Mindy's a howler too, but you're just a plain howler looking for a ambush. Hmm. Good to know. Good to know. I'm gonna just pop down here real quick. Alright, where am I wonder. This feels like a trap. Oh, there's another howler up there too. Or another ambusher at least. May not be both be howlers, but okay. Let's see what happens. If I go in here, howler dust. Nothing. All right, so I'm on the other side of that's what I'm looking for. I'm on the other side of here. There's where the tree was. I came over here. I'm over here somewhere. Okay. Let it refresh. Howler dust? Howler dust. Ah, there is another one over there. I see her. All right. Ambush disarmed. Notes from Petronilla, whatever. Weatherspoon. Allison, I'm taking some hagfish broth to my cousin who's been coughing badly for 2 days. If you need to spend the night here, you already have your own key, and you know you're always welcome. Please be a dear and don't put your muddy boots on the bed. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some pastries. Aww. All right, so where does this spit me out? Okay. This down here-ish. Yeah, because this was Amparo Plaza, where the ambush was. We're now in this building. So yeah, we're okay. Looking at this. All right. Here at the Silver Spike, among our many offenses against the Duke's endless decrees, you can add another. Your dear editor accounts among his endless decrees. Hold on. Your dear editor counts among his friends several citizens well informed of an occult matter. As such, I can share this with you. The outsider is not likely to be forgotten here in the southern capital. Many of the shrines built to honor him have been disturbed of late, as if recently visited. That figure of myth apparently walks among us, gathering up offerings. Some leave ruined carved tokens of bone in the abandoned corners of Karnaca, and others interested in such matters report that, yes, these tokens are gone a night later. Trust your senses. Do not taste him in the withered, sickly crabs. Do you not taste him in the withered, sickly crabs you boil for dinner? Can you hear his voice in the hum of bloodfly wings? What else could explain our current plight here in Karnaca? Murder in the streets and firing squads as a response. At such times, believe me when I tell you, my fingers tremble as I scribble these truths, but I am willing to continue on for your benefit. Do not be seen reading this printing of the Silver Spike. Burn it as soon as you've done, and eat the very paper should you see an overseer approaching. Interesting. Oh, should I? Muddy boots on the bed. Muddy boots on the bed. Oh, I'm a horrible person. All right. Let's see what's out here to see. All right, so there's that tree. All right, I know I've gotten a little off track. I was going to disarm the tower, but then there was an ambush and I was interested. There's some paper in there. Ah, it's the black market. Okay, so that guy is just straight up hostile. Interesting. Interesting.
At least I have a job, which is more than he can say.
Fuck.
Get the customers you deserve, I suppose.
Can I just... Nope. Okay. I need a distraction out here. Something that might lure him out. Could use one of their howler thingies.
Hey, open up. I got the code, but it's back on the boat.
No exceptions. Either you have the code, or I assume something's off. My boss's orders.
Damn, open this door.
You know I won't do this. You're wasting time.
Combination to the alley gate is 168. Don't forget the password either. I won't open the back door. Will you talk?
You're not from around here, are you?
Alright, so she'll chat. Alright, I now have the key to go back to the boat. That's good. That's one of the things I was looking for. So actually, I don't...
Yesterday was quite a night at the palace.
All right. Okay, so I came in there. We're going up here now. To where the blood flies are. Okay.
Come on! This is the kind of luck I have. Guardian blasted wing. I should have signed on as an engineer for the wind portal. Why is there a wall of light protecting the palace anyway? Who's going to attack a man like the Duke?
All right. Now that we're up here, let's get a sight. Okay, so the wall of light is down. Could just drop onto that. I think I might actually. I'm gonna save and then do it. All right. Okay. I don't see a keeper. Letter from an admirer of doubt. Dear excuse me. Dear Alfred, I received the book, a good find, but I must admit I have my doubts regarding the historical value of the work, The Knife of Dunwall. The historical value of the work, The Knife of Dunwall, feeling remorse about killing the tyrant Jessamine. As I write, I am staring at his portrait, and I suspect that Dowd always knew destiny was guiding his hand, firm and unforgiving. Anyway, the book was an entertaining read, so thank you again. Keep sending me all the information you can find about this mysterious figure we both admire. Interesting. There it is. Dowd stared at the blade. The plan had gone perfectly, even better than he could have hoped. Hold on, let me get my Dowd voice. Let me get into my Dowd voice. Dowd stared at the blade. The plan had gone perfectly, even better than he could possibly have hoped. In fact, the whole thing had been too easy. But now that was over, he felt hollow, and there was nothing in the world that could fill him again. He knew it with a certainty that scared him. Billy called from the next room. "Boss, leave me." He nudged the door closed before she could say anything else. He trusted her more than any of them, but he didn't feel like talking. Cleaning the blood from the blade, he studied the marks it made on the cloth. Royal blood. But it looked the same as any he'd seen before. Weren't the high and mighty supposed to be filled with something different? Something better? Dowd was tired. No amount of blood could change the way he felt. He didn't drink as a general rule, and sex had never interested him. He felt a kind of exhaustion that couldn't be soothed away. A smile crept across his mouth. The knife of Dunwall exhausted. And yet something else. What was it he was feeling exactly? He looked into Jessamine Caldwell's eyes at the moment her life slipped away, and in that moment, a thought occurred to him. He'd made a mistake. He'd been misled. That kind of thinking was useless. She was just as dead whether he regretted it or not. But he'd seen his true face reflected in her eyes. Seen himself for what he really was. Not a renowned assassin. Not some great shaper of history. Just another playing piece in an unknowable game. I love that. Because that's exactly more or less what the DLC was, you know? It's fitting that this was a bloodfly nest, you know? All right, so let's see what. Oh, who are you? Are you a civilian? Yes.
Last week, one of the glass blowers got murdered by the Howlers. No one is safe.
Ooh, hello.
How are we supposed to get ahead here? Always paying off the Grand Guard.
It's this rigged system.
This whole business has me on pins and needles.
Careful with that sword. The Grand Guard won't like it.
Yeah, I know they won't like it. Hi, ma'am.
You never earned those medals. I'm twice the soldier you is. Someone should say something. Who's there?
A body? Here?
Civilians. All right. This is actually a decent point to run to the bathroom because I have to pee. So I will be back in a short while. Please don't go anywhere. If you do, that's fine. I mean, you know, but I would appreciate it if you stuck around. Anyway. Yeah, anyway. Be back in a moment. Don't Alrighty, we are back. What is, hold on, what is going on with my camera here? One moment. Am I centered? I mean, I'm not, 'cause I'm not sitting over here. Well, but... Huh. Weird, because if I come here... Oh, no, that's not as bad as it looked. Never mind. Sorry. Minor distraction. Okay. Anyway. Alright, back to game. Alright. Okay. Alright, I need to work. I need to come back for those two. Okay, so I have gotten that. Alright. The watchtower, that's the word, is down. There's 1, 2.
Tasted awful. That wasn't no blue-jawed hagfish. River crust is more likely.
3. And I think there's a 4th one wandering around. Yeah, there he is.
Playing dice tonight. You in?
No, not this
Okay.
time.
There's the alley that goes back to the place that was the ambush, which is outside of the black market. That's the building that had the one apartment in it with the whole no muddy shoes on the bed type of thing. I've not been in that building successfully that I can recall, unless that's the building that has the weird statues in it, which is possible. I don't recall. I have not been over there. All right, let's... Oh, God. Okay, so I can't go over there. There's at least one more guard there. There's something there. Okay. Note to Lucia Pastor's mother. Lucia Pastor was the chick who was helping out the miners in the Dust District. She was the soup kitchen chick, and then after I changed time, she was the head of the union. Please don't be please don't be angry and hear me out. I know it's you who's been coming to my apartment to straighten up. I'm sure you mean well, but please stop. Anyway, I've made up my mind to move to the Dust District. That way I can be closer to those I'm helping, for other reasons too that I won't mention now, because of how it might upset you. Anyway, it's unlikely I'll ever return to the Palace District. I'll have someone sell my apartment there along with the furniture. I know this isn't what you wanted from me, but it's who I am, and don't waste any more of your time matchmaking. I do not wish to marry. None of this is meant to make you feel badly. Please try to understand. All of my love, Lucia. So this could be Lucia Pastor's home, previous apartment, or it could be her mother's apartment. Get the clinkers off Karnataka streets. I think we've already read that. was a nice place. New Bone Charm. Resounding Shriek, I think it said. Yes, Resounding Shriek. Howling bolts are louder and have greater radius. Interesting. Come on. There we go.
Why can't they keep all the riffraff in a separate place?
A, B, C, D, E, N, G, H, G, J, K, L, M, Q, S, U, V, X, Y, Z. Now I've got my ears.
I'm gonna try something. Let it ping. Okay, there is a third one here. Pretty sure.
What was that? It sounded like broken glass.
I just need to make sure. Probably not.
Okay.
I'm just going to burst.
Where'd the chloroform bottle go? Oh.
C, D, E, N, G, H, J, K, elemental E, Q,
There he is.
rest, U and V, double V, X, Y's and Z. Now I got my A's and Z's. Tell me what you think of me.
That sounded.
That was a mistake. Okay.
Was a true blooded crown killer. The old empress, really? Bunch of degenerates. Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spittle.
A lick spittle.
Stay here. I'll just check what that was.
What was that?
Okay, I'm not throwing it far enough, which is good to know.
Got to ask her where she had her silver embroidered jacket.
Ooh, hold on.
Ah, that tasted awful. That were no blue-jawed hagfish. River crust is more likely.
What could it possibly?
Unconscious, unconscious, unconscious. Okay. I really wish you could break light sources like you can in some more modern games. Blood of the Abel House. Oh, this isn't that old of a game, you know, technically. It was 2016, I want to say. Which I know is like a decade ago, but like compared to some of the other games I've played on stream, you know? Okay, anything in here? No. All right. There's a guard. I'm just gonna puddle. All right, now if I'm right, this takes me to where I KO'd that first guard and put her, yep, put her in there. All right. So I have come from here, looked around there a bit, came up through here. Haven't done much along this route beyond a certain point. I think it was this point onwards I haven't really done much except for looking from a distance. This is that tree, those balconies. This is the building with the blood flies in it. This is that alleyway to where the black market is, which is this building. This is where that ambush was. I don't think I've been in here, but I might have. This is where that beggar was. Or is, I guess. Okay. Anyway, we need to talk to the boat people. By talk to, I mean steal away on. Because they're unconscious.
Let's see what this says.
This whole setup is a huge pain in the ass. Timing windows that ignore the tides, fake boat manifests, and private door codes. Might be easier just to play it straight. Pick up and deliver goods. Anyway, so I don't forget it. The code for the black market shop is Sir Conan wine is better than Tibian prisons. Idiots.
All right. For Conan wine is better than Tibian prisons. I think no matter how bad the swill of wine is, it's going to be better than most prisons. But who knows? All right, so there's him. All right, nothing there. All right. So I've been through there. Can't get into that building. Here's the beggar guy.
People here aren't as keen on charity now that times are hard.
Yeah.
See you sometime.
I think this is the building that had the statue in it. And the rune, I think it was. No, it wasn't a rune, it was a bone charm. Bruh. Yeah. Come on, let me in. There we go. Yeah, this is where that was. which is yeah, because yep. Positioning self is helpful. All right, you guys are civvies. All right. Come on. All right, so these two are down. That leaves 2 over there, and then I want to say 3 others down that way as well. That's what I want to say. That doesn't mean it's true. I'm just trying to remember scouting and stuff. Okay, that's where the beggar is. We've not been down here yet. I don't think there's much down here, probably. Something, though. I was right, not much, but something.
No, you bastard.
The Empire coming to porn, usually. We know those shops we're not supposed... You know those shops we're not supposed to talk about? The ones where we all depend on for the supplies that cannot be found in regular shops at prices that seem steep until you realize that the Duke's tariffs make regular shops just as pricey. Yeah, tariffs don't work. Not really. Yes, I'm talking about the black market. Even talking about this puts your Silver Spike editor at risk for even more time than our local jails. For even more time in our local jails. The matter at hand involves the robbery of several black market shops. Somehow, despite the protections of Paolo and the Howlers, some enterprising criminal or rival gang has outmaneuvered them. Maybe we were wrong to think Paolo could deliver on his big promises. It's getting harder to come by good contraband, and now prices are sure to go up. Yeah, so even though I haven't really been like alerting them to me thieving from them, I'm still thieving from them, you know?
Yes.
So, you know. All right, they seem to be a bit distracted. Let's see how well I can get away with thieving. How's your game going? You guys doing great. Look at that. Nice dice rolls. Hey. Fancy.
100 times I thought about leaving this place.
I didn't ask, but okay, great. Death in the Month of Songs.
See, I told you.
Just call me the Rat Exterminator. All right. Gate must remain closed. If you need the code, speak to me directly or blah blah blah. Blah. Okay. It's 168 from the little dial thing that I got on her belt a bit ago. And that's gonna remain open because I'm a spiteful little bitch. There's she. All right, I don't want to do that just yet.
Yes! They accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts.
We're getting somewhere.
A body? Here?
No, no body. Where would there have been a body? There was no body. Lol.
Let's see what you've got.
How much is that Emily in the window?
Hello there. You
Hello.
find yourself in the most reputable safe shop in Karnaca.
Sure.
I'm not supposed to say so, but the Duke's cousin got his safes here.
Ooh.
Who needs more than one safe, you might wonder? Well, in this world, either you don't need a safe, or you need several. That's how it is.
I mean, that's a fair point.
Sorry, but that's not an area for customers.
Gonna stop me? Apartment seizure. Mr. Marletto, on the authority of Duke Luca Abel, due to an urgent security matter regarding buildings with balconies overlooking Ravina Boulevard and the newly installed wall of light, you are hereby required to grant us your apartment, access to your apartment. Indefinitely. We ask that you keep a spare key at your shop so that Grand Guard personnel have access to your apartment at all times. This action is necessary to prevent miscreants from bypassing the Wall of Light checkpoint. As director of Winslow Safes, you will certainly understand our security concerns, and we trust there will be no questions or delay. I'm pretty sure having more than one key counters the whole security process, but sure. Whatever works for you guys. Gate code 168. Yep. Okay. Don't mind me. I'll be out of your hair in a moment. Quick moment. Be out of your hair.
See, I told you.
Okay.
No, you bastard!
Daddy, what he
Come on, you
wants.
bastards!
Hey, yo. All right, so there's those two. I swear to God that there was a... Oops. Well, this works. I don't need to be too careful anymore. The fucking watchtower is down. So... Prize valuables stolen from respected citizens. Grand Circonan Guard reported today that some of Karnaca's most prominent citizens have been targeted by thieves, probably me. Members of these great estates have suffered the loss of precious family heirlooms stolen from their homes. Missing are treasured artifacts, valuable paintings, and other irreplaceable items, many of which have been held by the families for generations. Again, probably me. A ranking officer from the Grand Guard confirmed that they have no leads at the moment, but she expressed confidence in a positive outcome, saying these criminals get overconfident, and that's when we nab them. It's only a matter of time. Again, pretty sure that's me they're talking about. But, you know. Alright, there's 1, 2, 3. Alright. Hit him. Okay, now he's gonna stop right about there.
A, B, C, D, E, N, G.
That guy stays there, so.
J, K, elemental E, Q, arrest you and.
What?
Sorry, Civvy. You're fine, I promise, ma'am.
I'm nobody. What do you want from me?
Sure, Reeks.
I don't want you. I'm just...
Why would he say that? It makes no sense.
I don't want to die. Help!
Okay. Where's the stinging bolt? Causes enemy to flee and forget. I wonder if that works on civvies. Where is she? Come on. Grand Guard returns to Dust District. For the first time in several years, the Grand Sarkonian Guard have resumed full policing operations in the Batista District, now commonly referred to as the Dust District. Though never officially confirmed, the Grand Guard had abandoned the district while a conflict played out between the Howler Gang and the local overseer presence. The two rivals wrought such violence and discord that Grand Guard leadership felt it more prudent to enact a policy of containment. Now it appears that the skirmishes between the two parties have ended with no clear victor, allowing the Grand Guard to resume their patrols. While the situation within the district is still murky, it seems that Paolo's Howlers have been left scattered and weakened without a leader, while Vice Overseer Liam Byrne has gone missing, according to the Abbey. I hope that Civvy's okay. I'll try to go check on her in a second. Without my sword out. Okay, I need to go in there. Hi, ma'am. Are you okay? She's fine. Where's the other one? There she is. Yeah, they did forget.
Don't drink from the canal.
Hey, fair advice, man. Jesus. All right. Okay, I've been in there.
Huh?
I have not been in there. Been in there, up there. And then this takes me back here. I've been down there, I've been down there, been in there. Okay. We still have that, and we still have that. Okay. Alrighty. I know where I'm going next. Okay.
Yes.
All right, door is open. Drinking some water, not from the canal.
Watch yourself around the Grand Guard.
Sir Conan wine is better than Tivian prisons.
And better Crystolian clap than Morellian gout. All right.
Another fish in the trap.
When did I last save? God, I hope it wasn't that long ago. Okay, it wasn't. Good.
Sir Conan wine is better than Tivian prisons.
And better Crystolian clap than Morellian gout. All right.
Okay, there isn't.
What's going on here?
As I was about to say, I don't see anything else. Because those are all in the shutters. Okay. There you go, ma'am. The door's open for you. You can do your job now. Oh, she doesn't want to talk to me. Okay. Fair enough.
Interesting get-up you have there.
Oh. Hold on. Is one of the keys I've picked up the key for this apartment? Yes. I bet it was the one on the black market belts. Or it might actually have been the it might have been that, or it might have been the one from the safe company. Could use howler dust to lure him out. No, there's some... Oh, those are flammable. I don't want to use that. Oh, I know. Hold on. Let us... The goal is to knock this guy out without alerting the black market. And we want him knocked out, not dead. So... That's going to be too close to the door, because the range on these is insane now. Oh, for the love of... Emily! It's Caldwin. Yeah, no, he ain't fussed with that. Okay. So I want to be able to do business with this black market here. I don't want to kill this guy. Nope, wrong button. Yeah, he is straight up not fussed. Empty bottles. This could work. There it is. Really not fussed.
Think you're funny?
He shut down? He seems to be.
Honest shopkeepers don't stand a chance in this city. Oh, I'm sorry. Please, come in.
Yeah, that was me, that look was me was me realizing I could have just yoinked one of those chloroform bottles potentially and knocked him out, but it might have knocked out this guy.
I'm clearing the stock and leaving the city.
All right. So upgrades. 2 new upgrades available. Let's do upgrades
you
first.
Want blueprints for better weaponry.
All right. Hold on. Where am I? Here. Okay. So long distance lever. Ah, here we go.
Very good.
Red siblings. Bullets are fired in rapid bursts. Magazine size is set to 3. Improved accuracy, reduced area of effect. In the insistent gentleman. The pistol chain feeds ammo and never needs reloading. Oh shit! Hell yeah! I don't use the pistol, but holy fucking shit! Yes, please.
You get the customers you deserve, I suppose.
All right, so that should be my last upgrade. Yeah. All right. Here. All right. I'm good on those. Good on those. I will buy that.
Well made.
Sure. I don't know what that last thing was I bought.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. Come back soon, if I'm still around.
Disabled carriage rails. Information about an engineer who will shut off the electricity to the carriage rails, allowing passage through the wall of light and easier access to the Grand Palace. Okay. Alrighty.
Feel free to browse my offerings. I am proud to say we are still open and fully stocked despite the recent incidents at other shops.
Yeah, because I've been leaving people alive. And only taking... Yeah, that'll be fine. What I need. Which is your money, basically. Been there, been... Have I been there? I know what I need to do. Now that I have all hostiles sorted out, I need to just... Alright, so we came from over there, came around here, dealt with that, pickpocketed him, nothing up there, we've been in there, came around here, went through here where we talked to the beggar. He talked about that fountain.
People here aren't as keen on charity.
I haven't figured out that fountain thing he was talking about. Been around here, been through here. I've not been in there. Is there an inn there? If so, it's on the top floor. Let's see here. This one, no. That one, yes. Because this building connects to that, which gives me inside, whereas in this one does not. Unless there's a top floor, which it looks like there might be. Oh god. Come on, let me up. Alright. There we go. Now, can I? I can. Wait, maybe? It's not letting me push over into the... Yeah, it's not letting me go in there. Alright. Can't reach that from here. Yeah, I don't think that opens. And that's okay. Alright. Oops, I didn't mean to come over here. Been in there. I've not been in here. We're saving that place. I've been in here.
I told her, if you want my advice, just pay the fine and be done with it.
I have been through there. I've been through up in there. I've been in there. I have been in there. Back, and on the other side of that is where the beggar is, which is down there through there. There's the black market. That's a phrase. The outsider's crooked cock. That's a hell of a phrase. Let's see if there's anything up here. Nope. I mean, there is, but, like, that wasn't gonna work. Okay. Okay. We have been in here on all floors. All right. I do not know how to activate that. Unless it's somebody I knocked out. Might be. I mean, I technically already bypassed it because... Well, my question is, did buying it automatically turn these off? It did. Okay. Well, at least here. We'll see how it is on the other side.
Huh?
Of the wall of light. I've not been in here. Oh, wait. I totally forgot that there was a shrine over here. I even saw how to get into it and walked right past it. All right. Pouch. Old Charm Carver's writings. Raw whalebone. Hello, feller.
Here you are, back among your
Old
own
feller.
people, the palace home, and those who curry their favor. Are
you feeling more comfortable, Majesty? Are these the people you want running a quarter of your empire?
No.
No? It never seemed to bother you before. Maybe it looks different up close. Maybe here it's harder to ignore the way the people outside the palace get through the day.
He's right.
In any case, I know what you're after. The heart you carry can only hold one spirit at a time. So, if you want to walk out with a piece of Delilah, you better be ready to leave something behind.
Oh boy. All right, so we now have 3 runes, so I could just do this. I think I'm going to. And in between streams, I'm going to do some more bone charm fiddling. All right, now I need to find that fountain he talked about, which I'm pretty sure is this one right here. Over here? Yes. Well, maybe not. He said it was a fountain.
Yes.
Basically, was there a fountain around here? Because that might be the thing. Hold on. What level am I in? The Grand Palace. Okay. Dishonored to Grand Palace. Beggar Fountain. Okay, so he was telling about the Outsider Shrine, which is what I wondered. It was just, I was so fixated on the fountain that he was talking about. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is fine.
Huh? Careful with that sword.
What? Help me! Someone! Anyone!
I was just running. You're fine. Kamete. Apartment seizure. Ah, so this is the safe, the Winslow safe's key place. Dude's got a lot of bathing salts. Silver Spike mystery women leave conservatory. Residents living near the Royal Conservatory report strange tidings, friends. As regular readers know, curator Brianna Ashworth shuttered the conservatory some time ago, and at nearly the same time, the Duke tripled security outside. Why would a museum sit closed to save funding? I don't buy it. What costs are incurred by maintaining rooms full of old bones? Now, something stranger still. No one has seen Brianna Ashworth in days, but a steady trickle of women have been seen leaving the Royal Conservatory at odd hours. Some were seen heading for the docks near the canal, assumably on their way north, to Dunwall perhaps. Is there a connection between these strange women and our new Empress, Delilah? Are they somehow related to the missing women we've reported over the last 3 years? From families complaining of wandering daughters, some of whom suffered from dissolution of the spirit so severe as to require daily bloodletting. We will reveal more as we continue to investigate. Witches! They're witches. Ooh, a new upgrade. Do we know... We don't know another code at this point. Bone charm, Undertaker. Move slightly faster while carrying a body. Hey, that's gonna come in handy. No. 'Cause I need to figure that out. It's probably a code in I better not jump out that window. It's probably a code in the shop itself, I would think. Which is funny, because I better not go that way. Which is funny, because I was pretty sure that I'd fully looted that thing. Apparently not. Unless it's up in his apartment, which is possible. Well, that would be his apartment. Not that one, the other one.
See, I told you.
Okay. Outsiders, crooked cock!
Sorry, but that's not an area for customers.
Oh, you're right. My apologies. He doesn't have anything on him.
We're playing dice. Oh, no, you bastard.
Okay, he doesn't seem too fussed about the shattered whatchamacallit. So... that's fine. Oh, all right. Maybe there's something I missed at his apartment. Because they like to have it that if you don't pick up a thing, then they like to have it in environmental storytelling. So let's see. Let's see. What if I were a safe owner? Where would I keep the code if I had to write it down? Oh, shit! That's fucking clever, game. 1, 2, 3. Wait, seriously? Seriously? Oh my god. 1. That is so funny. Okay, well, Jesus Christ then. All right, to the Grand Palace. I'm officially fine with saying that we're done there. All right, and there's the door down there. All right, so let me look at the map real quick. We're through that. We're now here, and we're heading over to there. To there. All right. I don't see any hostile. I do see hostiles.
Give out the beatings when they're needed.
Just don't want my kids growing up here. It's too dangerous.
Then reapply next month. The command staff changes constantly. New officers, new rules. And spread a few coins here and there among the officers.
All right, I'm gonna drop down here. What's over here? A place that'll get me stuck. All right.
Sucker off to listen to him tell me about how good it was under the Duke's father. A thought occurs.
Some of us used to give lessons.
No, they can see in the water. Duke host inauguration celebration. Okay. All right, something I have not done. 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's 6 things total. Anything over on this side? Does not appear to be the case. Okay. All right. Could just ride the carriage. Over here. Nothing? Nothing? Hello? No windows that look openable.
That was good, you know. Some of us used to give lessons at Adamire back when it was open to the public. City those days. Didn't know that. Man, you sure had a lot of different jobs. Guess so. I don't miss brining hagfish. Hands in salt all day, nails bleeding, choking on the factory air. At least when you joined the Grand Guard, you got a really soft position near the palace. You might change your mind about that after you've been here a while. Sometimes the Duke's friends do some strange shit. Really? Someone up there decided it'd be funny to throw down food at us. I got hit in the face with a pineapple. Then a whole roasted pig came down and split the boat in half. It was raining apples and meat pies. All sorts of nice food floating around in the water. Damn.
Rich people.
In the city starving. Life's just not the same when you live out there, is it?
Rich people. Uh-oh. Well, I could have planned that better, I think.
That was good, you know. Some of us used to give lessons at Adamire back when it was open to the public. City those days. Didn't know that. Man, you sure had a lot of different jobs. Guess so. I don't miss brining hagfish. Hands in salt all day, nails bleeding, choking on the factory air. At least when you joined the Grand Guard, you got a really soft position near the palace. You might change your mind about that after you've been here a while. Sometimes the Duke's friends do some strange shit. Really? Like what? Someone up there decided it'd be funny to throw down food at us. I got hit in the face with a pineapple. Then a whole roasted pig came down and split the boat in half. It was raining apples and meat pies. All sorts of nice food floating around in the water. Damn.
People in the city starving. Life's just not the same when you live up there, is it?
Let them eat cake. Type shit. Whew. No drowning, sirs. All right. So looking for anything that glows. Alright, yep, don't see anything glowing. So out of the ocean, back to land. Okay, so I just need to get over there. I don't, if I remember correctly, the carriages are loud as shit. So it's stealthier to not use a carriage from what I recall. So I'm gonna just, come on, let me, fine. I'll just do this. All right. Sliding down the rail.
I can feel her presence.
All right. Duke host inauguration.
Decoy job. But he looks and acts just like the Duke. I can't tell him apart.
There are subtle differences.
All right. Assuming you can pick out Duke.
I did not mean to interrupt them. I assume that it was me that interrupted them. Thing down there that I want to grab. Nothing seems that shiny, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yep.
Beyond its cage of flesh.
You're not losing your nerve, I hope.
No, not at all. But how do you know which one is the Duke? I don't know where they found that guy with the political decoy job. But he looks and acts just like the Duke. I can't tell him apart.
There are subtle differences.
All right. Assuming you can pick out Duke Luca, how are we gonna get his key?
You leave that to me. Who knows what he's got in that vault? We'll be halfway to Bristol and rich before he's nursing the next day's hangover.
Okay. So we've got competition. Sort of.
It's a good plan the way this place is run. You sure he always keeps the key with him?
I'm sure. We'll do it tomorrow night when there's only one squad scheduled for patrol. Just be ready.
The palace. Maybe I can find another way to neutralize the Duke.
Just gonna. And then... Oh, don't fall down Earl into the water. Let's put you on his other side. There we go. Okay. Now, it is basically 10 o'clock and I've only gotten halfway through the level. I apologize for how slow I am on this shit. I mean, I don't, but also I do. Because I know that, I absolutely know that anybody watching this would be like, oh my god, hurry up! Or, oh my god, you missed a thing! Because I do it too when I'm watching people. I try very hard not to, but I do it. Anyway, we're gonna call it there. Let me... There we go. Get up out of sight range. I'm gonna do some bone charm management here at the end of stream, after stream, I mean. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. Thanks for joining, thanks for hanging out, thanks for everything. I hope you all have been enjoying this as much as me. We're so close to the end of this game. I can feel it. So yeah, we'll be back. That's it for the week too, by the way. We'll be back on Monday with more Assassin's Creed Origins, which is another game we're close to the end of the main storyline of. Though Assassin's Creed Origins is so massive, there's just because we're close to the end of the main game doesn't mean we're close to the end of the game. Anyway, we'll I'm so sorry. We'll pick up on Monday with more Assassin's Creed Origins. Tuesday, Horizon Zero Dawn. Wednesday, you guys should know the schedule by now. Yeah, thanks for joining. Before we head out, just another reminder to check out the link tree if you feel so inclined. You'll find links to my socials, my Discord, my Ko-fi, my Patreon, my Throne, my YouTube, my Twitch. Sorry, I couldn't remember what the other website I post my VODs to was. YouTube, my Twitch, and so on and so forth. You'll find all of that up there. If you feel like, if you like this and want to, etc., 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 so on and so forth. Self-plug, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no, for real though, every little bit does help. This is my job, so, you know, it would be nice, but don't feel like you have to, you know? Anyway, like I said, that's it for the night, and we'll be back next week. So until then, remember to have empathy, be kind, be safe. Love yourselves and love everyone around you, and I will see you all next time. I love you all. Peace out.